Thank you for coming here and watching this video on tapping. It is my aim to show you something I've learned that will help you to reduce your stress in 4 minutes. So it's called tapping, and I begin by tapping the fatty part of my hand, and where you'd normally karate chop something or somebody with. And at this point in time, I'm not trying to think about anything in particular. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just tapping on the following points that you'll see here in the video. Normally during the first round, it gives me an opportunity to stop and connect with anything that's been stressing me out in the background of my emotions. Too often we can get really busy in life and different tasks and work and taking care of people and all the different things we do, that we don't realize there's actually stress underneath affecting us in our everyday life. So as you tap on these points, you might find that a thought comes up about a task or a job or a situation you have coming up that is causing you even just a mild amount of stress. So I go through the first round, and if something comes to mind, then during the second round, as I start to tap my hand again, I focus in on that thing that was stressing me out. So as we go through and tap the different points, I'm thinking about that task. I'm considering that I don't need to fear that task, that I'm still safe, that things are still good. And I'm trying to bridge that connection between my subconscious and my conscious brain. I want to bring those fears out so that they can be exposed as something that's not really that scary. So that's what I do. I focus on those thoughts or concerns or fears right up until we get to the third round. Then during the third round, because I'm a Christian, a believer in God, I'm also a minister of the gospel. I don't focus on positive affirmations, but rather I focus on the character and the nature of God. I think about the redemptive work that He did on the cross, how He is revealing Himself to mankind, how God has been gracious enough to forgive me of my sin, to show me the way to live life to the full in Him, to replace my identity with self-identity, with Christ's identity. So all of this I do during this third round, and it just again reinforces that I am safe, that in Christ I have everything I need, and that this stressor doesn't have to sit under the surface, but I can bring it out. This is a very effective way, honestly, for me to pray. You know, God, I didn't realize there was this worry or concern in the background. Father, I just thank you that you're going to help me through this, whether it goes well or doesn't go so well. Regardless, either way, you are sovereign and you are in control. And as a believer, that brings me an incredible amount of comfort. So I hope that whatever you have been concerned about, I pray that that will have lowered your stress in a significant way. God bless.